Realize that technique follows technology. E-commerce is growing and kids are really important, right? We live in a wired world where information has found its freedom and buyers have more power than ever before. It's a world driven by speed, simplicity, and convenience. A world where you need to nurture that little flame, to create a culture of innovation if you want to move as fast as change is moving. Let people experiment and don't punish them, support them, right? Think like the customer and realize you have to be a beacon because people are searching for your product wherever it is. Give them what they can't get in the physical world. Tell them what other people think. Simplify their lives like that little health clinic, right? Remember, it's a multi-channel world where you have to communicate their way, become part of their process, open all the doors, and make them work the same way, because customers are getting smarter. And in this disassociated world, the only way you can know what they want and what they do is by measuring what they do. And build digital relationships, add them to the physical. The old world isn't going away, it's just getting more complicated. And we need to build digital relationships. There comes a time in your life when you have to open the door and let the future in. Now, I wish I could tell you based on that the radar screen of life is clear, but it's not. You know, the radar screen of life generally looks like this. We've got to navigate between all the storms. And, you know, a lot of it's about attitude. It brings me back to that out-of-focus world. It was Ronald Reagan who said, when we come to the edge of the known world, we're standing on the shores of the infinite. That's right where we are now, 10 years into the web, just starting this electronic world. We're standing on the shores of the infinite. And our attitude makes all the difference in the world. Do you want the best of times or the worst of times? You know, which one are you going to open up and read? A lot of people say the internet, the digital world is marginalizing their business. It's keeping them all in like this. The way to avoid being marginalized is to draw your own margins. It's to take the data you get from this conference and go home and change something. Make a difference. Recently, I went to the Galapagos Islands. The best vacation I ever had. As a travel agent, I highly recommend it. And that's where Darwin, of course, did the research for his great work, where he wrote about survival of the fittest. And I always thought survival of the fittest was about the lion. It was about the biggest, baddest guy in the jungle. That is not what he said. He said it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the ones most responsive to change. The ones most responsive to change. I hope I've given you a few thoughts about change today, and I thank you very much. Thank you.